Good evening, everyone. I am Coach Bill coming in live here in Capitolio, Pasig City, and welcome to Coach Connect. Who of they are? This is a video thought. It's a community service. Our change agents in the tribe, and currently yung Decaf Coffee Republic we're in Santa, yung pinaka 24/7 coaching hub natin is limited yung operations, but then for coaching services, kindly contact. You can reach us through 0917-586-1661, and with me yung co-host ko for tonight is si Coach Ed. Hello,
So
Coach Ed.
yes, magandang gabi everyone. Thank you for everyone for watching. By the way, I'm co-hosting for tonight. I am Coach Ed, Coach Connect, who of the hour. We are doing this video-ton as a community service to our change agents in the tribe whom we are called to serve first and foremost. Presently, decap operations is limited to takeout and delivery. Katulad nga po na nabanggit ni Coach Bill. But our online coaching is non-stop, and we continue to reach out to everyone, starting with the live coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs. Coach Bill.
Yan. So, the Who of the Hour is our initiative to connect and gain insights on what situation our change agent is facing, how is our coach responding, and the outcome being experienced amidst the present reality. So, Coach Ed, sino po yung interview natin ngayon na coach?
I'm so excited. This is a coach that is, di ba nasasanay tayo that we are, most of our Coach Connect or Who of the Hour is from Manila, pero ito yung isa sa mga coaches that came from Tacloban. So, welcome our Who of the Hour for today. Welcome, Coach Steve. And please introduce yourself to our viewers. Please tell us more about you and your present situation, specifically your challenges with the global pandemic. Coach Steve, take it away.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I'm Coach Steve, guys. I live currently right now in Tacloban, and so far everything's okay naman. You might be hearing the announcements sa background, but yeah, everything's okay here, I guess. Praise the Lord, no confirmed case, no case yet. The government and the cities working well together in with this whole ECQ, the enhanced community quarantine. So yeah, the current situation here is even it can get very dull sometimes. I'll be honest with you, na halos pagising mo wala kang magawa, or you find things to do. You find things to be productive. You can't. Going outside is very limited. No, you have to have a pass. No? Luckily, I have one. So if I need to take care of buying things for the house or ganito, kasi my mom right now is the acting city health officer.
Wow. Naalala ko.
So her job right now is halos 24/7 siya ngayon, no. So yung nandito lang sa bahay ako. So it's hard, of course, being alone lang. Pero you have being there, for emotional support. That's one. Also, just to keep her, calm, na knowing that the house is okay. So, and it's very trying times right now, I would say. Pero we still push through. Waking up every day still a blessing, of course. Tapos, just every day, no. Kasi right now we are it's April 3 right now, no?
April 3 na
nga, it's April 3.
Holy Week next week. So, ngayon ko lang alam,
Yeah. So 9 more days, no? 9 more days until ECQ is officially matatapos na officially. So God willing. Pero so 9 more days, take it at stride. Tapos Holy Week next week. So,
Yun yung sinasabi mo nag-a-announce yan, narinig na namin.
Yeah.
Pero
okay, Coach. Go, Coach.
Wait lang, I'm waiting for the announcement. We're just implementing. They want to implement and stress social distancing. Only going out when you need to, and all those etc., etc.
Yeah.
Oo, kasi you mentioned yung mga nasasabi nating ito yung mga current situation. So ano po yung mga Coach Steve, yung mga challenges mo? Kasi I know that sinabi mo rin kanina you're staying at home while your mom is doing something. And
Yeah,
ano yung mga
yeah.
challenges staying at home like at this moment, like for almost how many
To
weeks
be
already?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, to be honest with you, coach, the hardest thing is biggest challenge for me right now is boredom.
Boredom.
Yeah, it's
Boredom equals to
not boredom in the sense na I'm bored with what I'm doing, pero in the sense na like if you're done doing the things that you have to do, what else do you have? What how else can you finish the day, no? Like
Yeah.
mm,
I there are times no na it's like it's 9 p.m. like I already finished doing my chores tapos napakain ko na yung mga aso namin. Tapos when I look at it feels like it's 12 midnight na pero when I look at the clock alas 9 pa lang I'm like, "Oh my."
Alam mo, mamomroblema
Parang
ka sa laki ng oras, parang ganun.
yeah,
mm,
like there's so much times like this ba na you realize that there's so many hours in the day na
Oh.
you yeah, like no excuses no pero grabe like when you're done doing the things you have to tapos parang nakahiga ka na you think na grabe it's 12 midnight again you check the
Mm,
clock
mm.
9 p.m. pa lang I'm like oh no.
oo.
Pero yeah, so far another big challenge I would say is being alone. Like
Mm.
loneliness talaga like you like mag-isa ka lang tas feeling ko nga coach mga kausap ko yung mga aso ko we have had very productive conversations na I
Na
feel
ano na coach mo na si yung aso.
yeah.
Aso.
We've had very productive conversations.
Oo.
Kasi like, well, nasabi naman na natin yung coaching. Specifically, Coach Steve, as a certified life coach, how is it helping you right now personally? Like, is there specific action that you're doing in connection with life coaching na ginagawa mo to cope up?
Mm.
Yeah. So in relation to the whole coaching thing, more instead of since I don't have the means right now to be coaching other people or practicing or whatever or things of that nature, no.
Yep.
More to myself na lang, just waking up in the morning, encouraging myself, no, asking what I can do today, mga ganun ba. Like, the things that I can do and the things that are possible, no? Kasi I can't go out, no, and just start work. I can't go out and start talking to people, because of social distancing and all. I can't just
Mm.
uh I can't just barge into my neighbors' houses and stuff. Pero what I can do, no, is to keep myself uh going, no, psyched up and very and feeling more encouraged and blessed every day kasi my mentality is na if ako yung mawala ng gana then I failed. So
Mm.
Mhm.
encouraging myself lang every day is the way to go for now.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
Wow, that's really good. And nakita ko yung yung shift doon of just doing something na parang in the context of boredom na sinasabi mo it's not about the things that you do but the time that you have to spend. Pero at
Yes,
this
yes.
moment, Coach Steve, upon hearing, kasi we are coaches and ito yung isa sa mga community that we do to help. And upon knowing that there's a different platform that when you can practice, aside from, kasi yung sinasabi ng most na we have to have physical distancing and we turn out to
Mm-hmm.
be an isolation. Pero in fact, ang only consideration is the physical distancing. But the social
Yeah.
distancing in connecting with different people to help, lalo na sa ating profession, ano yung mga tingin mo you can, something that you can offer sa mga viewers natin ngayon who's currently watching, maybe they're in Tacloban and maybe they're needing
Yeah, yeah.
a coach or a virtual coach or something to talk to. Ano yung pwede mong message that you could give them at this moment?
Yeah, I mean, what I can tell you guys and tell everyone who's watching or listening right now is that
Hmm.
the most important thing is even though like I said na ako even though I'm alone right now sa bahay, I'm never really alone. So that's what I want to tell to the viewers here na you ever need somebody or just a person to talk to na kasi trying times ngayon with everything
Mm.
going on in our country and in the world, it's hard sometimes if wala kang like you don't have anyone there to listen. So
Yep.
that's the
Uh-huh.
beauty of what we're offering, 'di ba? They have someone to talk to, someone to listen to them, someone who will not necessarily tell them what to do but help them find their answer. And that's uh that's something, no, at least I can offer that. I mean,
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
can't be there with them physically or tell them what they need to hear in person, but at least they'll see me or hear me. And that's
Uh-huh.
something na all of us can offer. It's just to be
Yes.
there, and in this time of social distancing, I don't want people to feel alone. Say that's
Yes.
the worst
Mm.
feeling.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Coach Steve, actually na-picture ko kasi kayo na like sinabi niya nakikipag-usap siya sa dog niya with ano tawag doon, napaka-productive na conversation
Productive
with your
conversation. Yes, yes,
ayun
yes.
yung like is there ano yung pinaka na-discover mo about Coach Steve during that conversation?
With the
Wow.
dogs.
I don't know. Like,
Wala, I mean, I mean,
Or even till
yeah,
ngayon.
yeah, I found out na I still know how to talk to other people kasi it's been almost 2 weeks na minimal contact with the outside world. So, mukhang marunong pa ako makipag-usap sa mga That's what I learned. I learned that about myself na I still know how to converse with other people. Kasi times like this, nakadikit lang mga tao sa cellphone nila.
Mhm.
Naglalaro, nag-chat-chat. Pero at least it's good practice for me to keep my conversational skills going or very. Tapos my dogs are good listeners din. So they
masarap sa
they like
feeling. Masarap sa
they
feeling na ano.
yeah, sarap ng feeling, no? Like I can talk to them about anything and they'll just look at me with those eyes. I'm like, oh, like what I have to say matters, no?
Yeah. I
Coach
think
Ed?
that's really a great message eh. Ayan, we have a
Ayan.
message like Coach A said, "Hello Steve."
Hi,
Ayan.
Coach A.
Oo. And
Ayan.
Coach Steve, kasi there's a lot of things that is going on right now in a global kasi
Mhm.
we're measuring this up as a global pandemic. But as a as a coach, what is COVID-19 message? Ano kaya yung message ng COVID-19 sa iyo personally and professionally and what you do in life?
Personally, COVID-19 it's a big wake up call, not just for me, but I'm sure for a lot of people. Din wake up call siya. It's a big wake up call na kasi before COVID-19, before the whole outbreak started, I'm pretty sure there are lots of people who were so sure, no, of what was gonna happen. Kasi
Mm.
most of my friends now graduating kami, or sila, not kami, sila. Mga
Mm.
graduating.
Yeah,
Pero
yeah.
wala, because of COVID-19, they're not gonna graduate on time. They're gonna graduate siguro in a few months later than expected. So wake up call siya in the sense na you might have things figured out, pero there's always something that changes constant, no? Just like that. See,
Mm.
we I was so excited about the NBA playoffs, pero mukhang no playoffs until
Na-cancel din.
September, di
Yeah.
ba? Like
Lakers!
like
Lakers ka ba?
yeah, yeah, Lakers. Pero that's the thing, di ba? Like na,
Na-cancel.
there are things we cannot help, and there are things na we want to be prepared for but we aren't prepared for. So parang wake up call siya to realize na we're still human, no?
Mhm.
We don't have everything figured out. Kasi look at I'm not saying look at the big countries now. See, everyone is in a state of flux. Like they don't know what to do, and that's sometimes I feel it's very humbling, no, for not just for me, I assume, but for lots of people, very humbling siya to know that you you don't have everything figured out, and there you have more to learn. Kasi and also I was gonna what I'm going to really leading to my other point. Na COVID-19 for me also is a very big learning experience, no?
Yeah.
And with that,
Very big
magbasa tayo
learning experience.
ng some comments coming from Coach K, Coach Steve. Greetings from Palo, Leyte. Ayan.
Hello,
And
Coach K. Yeah,
Next,
that's
we
the thing
have,
about
so we also have Coach A.
yeah,
Sabi
socially.
physical
physical
distancing
distancing.
only.
Actually, yung last part ng
Yeah,
interview natin, meron tayong gagawin na pang ano yan.
yeah,
And
no problem.
Next,
Go lang.
next set talaga. And then, ayun, may question siya, si Coach A, ayan.
ayan.
Coach
Coach
Steve.
Steve,
Go, Coach Ed.
what change do you see coming from an IT industry after COVID-19? Kasi, really, kasi I'm also doing the IT, and si Coach Will then, I'm a network consultant. Si Coach Will is a software application engineer. And how about you, Coach Steve? What change do you
Uh,
see?
well, honest in terms of kasi people mostly mainly right now people are using their cell phones lang to get in touch kasi right now sa Tacloban din Food Panda just started ba like legit before COVID-19 like the whole outbreak and the distancing implementation happened, like kaka-start pa lang yun ng Food Panda dito, and like it wasn't hindi ba siya pumatok right away kasi people here, small town, you're used to walking, going there, all that, no need for delivery, 'di ba? Kasi unlike sa Manila, like mag-grab food ka or mag-food panda ka, it's very convenient for you because where you wanna go, baka ma-traffic, ganito, ganyan, lots of people and all that. Pero because of COVID-19, I'm telling you, Food Panda, it gained a lot of business. Kasi,
Swak na swak siya sa sitwasyon, parang ganun.
yeah, swak na swak siya sa sitwasyon actually, in
Yeah.
fairness. So, in terms of the whole IT industry, I see a lot of people not only switching over to online banking, online business, or online, their main means of getting to the people through online. Kasi lots
Yeah.
of the banks aren't open now. So what do people do? Online banking.
Yes.
So ayun, I see a big boom in the IT industry. If not right after, coming soon, kasi well, we never know, baka another, God forbid, no, another outbreak, paano yun? So I see big changes now for the IT industry, like very very lucrative very lucrative change.
Yeah. Ganda. Coach Ed?
So yun, when mamaya we'll be having another virtual meetup, and if you join us, really, I would like to invite you because we're going to be talking about yung work from home, Coach Steve, and it will really be enjoyable if you could come with us. Kasi ako naman, in look at the perspective of the IT, katulad ng sinabi mo, may mga boom eh. Katulad din nung isa naalala ko, shinare ng isang coach natin, si Coach Mir, na things will never look the same way again because we've learned how to do virtually. And the digital world na dinidiscuss din dun sa virtual meetup of coaches na mangyayari mamaya, it would give us that kind of journey kung paano natin nakikita sa what's next sa digital world. Yun yung nakaka-excite doon.
That's true.
So, mga 9 p.m. yun, Coach Steve. Like, yun, mga 9, join lang kayo sakto habang kasama mo si Dog, sabi ko ganyan yung ask. Coach Steve, Coach Steve, punta tayo ng year 2030 and then maybe you have a son or a daughter pagdating ng panahon na yon. And then yung anak mo will ask you, Daddy, can you tell a story kung how you manage COVID-19 yung year 2020? How would you like to tell the story, Coach Steve?
Tell the story. I would only tell the story siguro I'll tell it the way it was. No? I kept sane. No, kasi I'll tell it I'll tell them how it is, and I'll tell other people then how it is. No? There
Mm-hmm.
were times I'll tell them na it's just hard at first
Mm.
kasi you have to get used to being alone, get used
Mm-hmm.
to you have to get used to the fact na you can't see your friends as much, the people you love, the people you care about. You can't, especially with mom being at work, I barely get to see her also. Pero uh, the main takeaway from the story na I would tell is the main thing I want to tell them is na it's not impossible to go through it. No? It's not impossible to go
Mm.
through trials like that. Kasi uh, I believe that us as people and human beings, we strive we thrive on adversity. No,
Mm.
we thrive with our backs against the wall, and that's ultimately how we grow. Eh. Uh, I remember I remember watching like kasi I've had a lot of time uh
Mm.
over these past few weeks, no. So I've been watching a lot of movies, no, rewatching things na I used to love. And yeah, I watched all of the Rocky movies again. Rocky Balboa. Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
yung
yeah,
complete na ano nan. Okay.
yeah. I watched all six of them. So
Wow.
Mm.
yun, like yeah, it's the whole Rocky franchise for me is just a beautiful metaphor for how life will keep throwing things at you, but you just have to keep standing up. And I find beauty in that no kasi what bigger hurdle or what bigger adversity than being alone all the time, being forced to be alone because of a pandemic. No, I don't find anything bigger than that so far at least. Kasi
Mm.
it's cutting off all of our physical connections. No, can't talk to anyone
Mhm.
face to
Mhm.
face. You can barely even go outside. No, you can't go outside after a certain hour. All this, and I feel I would tell the people who are willing to listen to my story, na
Mm.
kayang-kaya. Kasi after it's not gonna be like this forever. And
Yes.
yun, so
Yeah.
Greatest
beauty in just
lesson
Uh,
kunyari.
pushing.
wow.
Yeah.
Greatest
Kunyari
Greatest
nag-follow
lesson,
up.
lesson.
Yeah,
mm,
nag-follow up na tanong si ano, yung anak mo. Daddy, what's your greatest lesson? Maybe.
ng
Ah,
greatest lesson, no? Hmm. Siguro I would say the greatest lesson that I've learned so far in during this whole quarantine experience, no? Siguro is na when you see when you're all alone, when you barely see anything, you the greatest lesson for me is na you understand what's valuable. No?
wow.
Mm.
You
Totoo.
under you
Alam
under
mo, sige, Coach Steve, continue. You understand what's
oh
valuable?
yeah, you understand talaga what's valuable. You understand the people that are
Mm.
valuable to you kasi you understand the things that you were doing before na seemed very mundane pero it's very like you miss going outside just for fresh air, mga ganun. You see the value in things, no?
Yeah, yeah.
They mean more.
Mm.
Yeah. Ano na to, no? Like talaga na-appreciate mo yung mga malilit na bagay. Like, ay, nakalimutan ko
Yeah,
yung, I read a book na parang darating yung point na you start to appreciate the color of a leaf. Parang ganun. I don't know. Dun, yun yung naalala ko lang
Oo.
sinabi ni Coach Ed. Go, Coach Ed.
Totoo. Kasi ano yun, Coach, lalo na, Coach, katulad ng awareness na ibinagi, na share sa atin ni Master Coach A, we are on the era that's from agriculture and something that na nag-shift po siya sa digital. And I
mm,
think being a life coach, which is the second fastest growing, we're proud to declare that and say that fastest growing profession in the world, and handling the first, kasi IT po tayong tatlo. At this given moment
mm.
in time, ano yung, ikaw, Coach Steve, if we would ask you, what is the outcome that you want to see knowing that kind of awareness na, okay,
Yeah.
we can do something about life coaching,
Oh,
and
wait
yes,
lang.
we are IT professions.
Hello, Coach Steve?
Wait
Coach
lang.
Tim?
Oh, sorry.
Sure. Nag-ano lang, bumaliktad yung view mo. Ayan. Okay na ulit.
Ayun. Sorry.
So ayun, going back to the question, Coach Steve. So what is that outcome that you want to see on yourself after all of this pandemic, knowing that IT is the first and life coach is the second? What's the outcome that you think you desired to have to see?
Mag-shift na ata ako ng course. Hindi, joke. Hindi, joke lang. No, the outcome I see for myself is just to I find us being human beings, not only as striving out from striving, that thrive through adversity. I also find us to be very flexible, as individuals. We like to adapt to things. So uh maybe I'm not sure, pero God willing, and we'll see when everything's done. Maybe we could shift not into, because I feel coaching would be easier than for me if I shifted to online. Pero so far no set plans pa naman. Pero what I want to see na after all this na is we put extra value into the things that we do, not only dun sa IT and sa coaching, pero in everything sa daily life na. No, just putting more value into them. Kasi whatever we put value into, we get value from, di ba?
Yes.
Wow.
Totoo yun.
Yes.
And just the follow-up question. Kasi alam mo yung heart talaga ng institute and the reason why we're doing Who of the Hour is because we want to extend. Kaya nga to videoton service to our community. So at this point, Coach Steve, what is the help that our institute or as fellow coaches right here can offer you for support that you think you need as of the moment?
Personally, no, just the help na I could ask for is just, just well wishes, prayers, all that. Kasi grabe, I think a few more conversations with my dogs and I'll go crazy na talaga. Pero yun, kaya naman. And also na just for the whole situation, na we just let's all band together, and just wish well and pray for not only for our respective cities, our respective areas, hometowns, places, or wherever, pero the country and the world in general. Kasi now is a time talaga na all of us need to be together instead of separate, no?
Yeah.
May comment, Coach. Meron pang comment dito. Sabi ni Coach A, it's beautiful to see 3 IT genius in one screen. Wow.
I only dabble in IT. I'm not there yet.
Let's name it. Let's declare it.
Galing. Ano yung sasabihin ko? Nakalimutan ko tuloy in a bit. Ikaw muna, Coach Ed. May sabihin ako eh.
Sige. And because of that, Coach Steve, and kasi, ayun we are about to, willing to give support in every details. Just if you are wanting that kind of support, lalo na if there is a challenge or something that you want or you think that we can work on in the IT industry, given us, the 3 of us, this is a perfect platform that we can empower ourselves, our powers of being IT, and knowing the technology behind what we can use as a platform for life coaching. Just we want to extend you that we are here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At saka yun pala na sinasabihin ko, like first Coach Steve, inviting you mamaya 9 p.m. to 1 p.m. like Siyempre kung pagod ka na kausap yung aso, like why not join the discussion mamaya with us, with Coach Ed mamaya. And then the second one is about IT. But actually, one of my realizations and gusto ko lang rin i-share is that I think the next yung magiging shift ng IT is IT will be more equipped in fighting yung mga bagay na that we cannot see, like viruses and but ongoing naman na yun. But then yung nakikita ko right now we're using, for example, the technology right now, we're using it as parang pang cure or pang cope up. And then why not create to have a platform to prevent something? Ganun yung nakikita ko. I think doon. Nagba-branch out na tayo
Mm.
we have the digital ano tayo ngayon, digital era, and then what's the level up of it? Beautiful. Yun yung nakikita ko ngayon. Yun.
Totoo. Kasi nakikita natin yung power of flexibility. Yan.
Yeah,
yung sinabi din ko kanina.
Yeah.
Coach Tim. Yan. Ako, excited na ako to meet him personally din. So, medyo malayo yung Tacloban.
Pagpunta ko ng Manila, don't worry.
Yeah. Oy, Coach Tim, may usapan tayo.
Kailangan ko pa duman ng D-Cup.
May usapan tayo.
Kailan po, Coach Tim?
I have to visit D-Cup. I have to visit.
Yeah.
Kailan tawag yun?
Siguro mga in 6 months.
Hoping na
okay na lahat.
Na. Yeah.
Alright. So, bago tayo turuan ng makabagong dance move or steps si Coach Bill, Coach Steve, na-capture ko, ayan, ready naman yung space mo dyan eh. Na-capture ko, Coach Steve, that you're really asking for a supporting player. And I would like to take this night to get that, and with the blessings that we have, let's declare healing, not only in the Philippines, but in different part of the world that's being impacted. Yeah. And we are praying for the security and the safety of the people there in Tacloban, in each part, lalo na sa mga vulnerable areas dyan. And we're praying for more than the richness of the physical value that we see, is that sanity of individual, that may God continue to prosper them and to give that kind of wisdom to help more and believe others.
Yes, amen.
Coach Bill?
Amen.
Amen.
Nasabi kayo ni Coach Steve yung social distancing. Actually, physical distancing yung prefer ko na term. So hindi na lang tayo intimate, para may social pa rin naman tayo, 'di ba? Like the video chat. Physically hindi lang tayo pwede. So ngayon may tuturo kaming love bomb boom na tinatawag. Kasi kung gusto natin mag-express ng love to someone na sa lubong natin, gagawin natin to. Coach Steve, samahan mo kami, gawin natin to.
Yeah.
Alright. Puso. Okay, ito. 1, 2, 3, go. Love. Bomb. Boom. Yeah, okay. Dalawang mabilis. 1, 2, 3, go. Love bomb boom. Love bomb boom. Galing. Coach Steve, maraming salamat. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the heart, the wisdom. Thank you. See you mamaya. 9 p.m. mamaya.
Yeah, I'll see kung di ako makatulog.
Sige, Coach Steve, maraming salamat.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.